What's good in the motherfucking hood? People, it's your boy D Meat. I'm back at it again. And check this out. Look at this kid right here. This shit's beautiful, man. Yeah. I'm bringing y'all For Honor beta gameplay, man. I played this For Honor beta over the weekend. And first off, I guess I gotta apologize for anybody who's waiting on my part 2 video to my nuke fails. I'm gonna get that out there as soon as this one is done, so it's probably gonna be out later tomorrow. But I figured I had to get this one in because all my boys is on it and we were gonna check it out. I played the closed beta and I was like, okay, it's not too bad. But then, my boys that got the chance to play the open beta or alpha beta, whatever you want to call this shit. And look at this beautiful kid. Oh, that double kill. Man, we got the chance to play it together and wow. All I have to say is it's fucking refreshing. Like, it's very refreshing to play a multiplayer where I'm not really shooting everybody. You know what I mean? Because there's so many shooters, man. There's so many damn shooters out there, whether it's a first person shooter like Call of Duty, Battlefield and shit, or a third person like Uncharted or Gears of War. You can get tired of this shit. And this is good old-fashioned, old-school warrior shit right here, Come in with the 2 battle axes like a fucking old-school G-ass Viking. Run up in that motherfucker and put that bitch in somebody's goddamn throat. What? Then lop off their motherfucking head? Man, I enjoyed myself playing this shit. Like, we had matches where we lost, and I didn't even realize it because, hell, I just went in and had some goddamn fun. And I'm about to throw this chunk right off the cliff. Bitch. You don't even need to taste my axes. Taste that damn floor. Ground floor. But yeah, man. I'm playing this over the weekend with the homies. And I just was like, nah, I gotta make a video of this. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing this. But goddamn, was I interested in playing this shit. Like, I was kind of iffy on whether or not if I would buy this game, and I'm kind of glad I played the beta because the beta just made me realize, like, yeah, check this game out. So basically, I'm playing domination, and this is like a 4v4 domination. All the little extra characters are just like fucking minions. So if you've ever played Titanfall, it's similar to that because you have the little minions out there and they can get you points and shit like that. So if you're down, like we were down in the trenches at B, you have to capture A, B, and C. All we pretty much did was just capture, like, A and C, and it's kind of whatever the fuck ever for B. But man, it can get a little hectic with all the goddamn minions, so you'll probably see me run out of there a few times. It's a great game, actually. I mean, it's very different from anything you would play right now. I mean, the only thing I can compare it to, and I don't know how many people even played this, but God of War Ascension had a multiplayer similar to this, but very God of War like. It's different from this because this actually reminds me of a fighting game. It reminds me of Mortal Kombat. It reminds me of Street Fighter, Tekken. Tekken, anybody who's a fan of Tekken, I'm a big ass fan of Tekken. They got some elaborate ass combos on Tekken. You know what I mean? This one is like that, but not as elaborate as the combos are. But the combos, they may be short and sweet, but they're devastating. They're real fucking warrior combos. I mean, bloody, just hardcore ass combos, man. And if you do it right, if you're really good at playing this game, like if you take your time and actually just learn this game, I mean, you'll be a fucking beast. And during this beta, I guess it was guys that only played this game, and they were way further out than me as far as like their rank and everything. And I'm like, god damn, they were busting out fucking hardcore ass moves on me. And I may be able to beat them, and I may not be able to beat them. That shit was just crazy, I mean, I guess the more you play it, the better you're gonna get, and it has a little bit of a learning curve to it. I kind of found myself, since, like I said, I'm a big fan of third-person games like this. So, God of War, Devil May Cry, I love Devil May Cry. I fucking love God of War, and I found myself trying to play, play this as if this is God of War. I kept just fucking pressing the wrong goddamn buttons at times. And I was like, oh man, okay, get yourself together, get yourself together. And I mean, it's a nice amount of heroes on the game too. So like all your characters are called heroes. You have like a samurai, you have the Viking, and you have the knights. And the thing is, you can have like male, female. I don't know if having a male or female really kind of matters, but each faction, or each hero, I should say, has like a male or female, and they have different types of them too. So there's different types of knights, there's different types of samurai, there's different types of Vikings. Um, Truth be told, I kind of feel like they're probably going to come out either with DLC or maybe a For Honor 2 that's going to have like fucking Spartans and Persians and ninjas. Man, that shit be fucking dope though. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, that shit'd be fucking dope. But like I said, man, just changing that game up. Like this shit, like I said, it reminds me of God of War, the multiplayer on God of War, but it's different because it's an actual fighting game. You know, well, I don't know if the whole game is like a multiplayer or will they have a single player story. I would assume they will have a single player story, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But like God of War Ascension, when it came out, was the first God of War to have a multiplayer, and like I said, it's very similar to this, as far as like a third person hack and slash or whatever you want to call it. But God of War's setup was very rock paper scissors. You know what I mean? It was like, like you'd have to see what I mean to know what the hell I'm talking about. It was rock paper scissors. So pretty much, if you pick scissors and this guy pick rock, you're gonna lose. It's as simple as that. This one, when I say it's like a fighting game, is not that straightforward. That means you're gonna have to learn the moves. You're gonna have to learn the character. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to spend some valuable time with this character right here. You're gonna have to take your time and get used to it. But it's not a bad thing. And like I said, it's refreshing to kind of come away from all the shooting and shit. You know, I love Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong, but it's a good thing to step away from it. I mean, because my thing is, I play all games. Anybody who knows me know that I play all games. You know what I mean? Hey, holla at me if you do the same. You know what I mean? Because that's what gaming is to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just stick to one game. I like to go ahead and just check out anything and everything, no matter what it is, pretty much. Especially if it's something I can get into. The only thing I probably can't really get into is Minecraft. But hey, to each his own. You know, there's people out there who love Minecraft, and there's people like me who I probably can't get into it. But as you can see, one of the things I was just fucking enjoying in this damn game was this shit right here. Every time we come to this map, me and my boy was just setting folks up. I'm like, hey man, go ahead and set them up. Just bring them over here. And then they got my boy down there, and I fucking cut him down. I mean, like I said, this shit is an epic fucking battle every time. Now this one right here, this is the team deathmatch. So it's like a 4v4 team deathmatch aspect to it. It's kind of fucked up though, as my boy was saying, is if you got a guy, let's say low rank, and he's just learning how to play this game, and you know, he's squared up against a guy who's been playing it for the last 2 or 3 weeks and learned this particular fighter's moves and everything and knows how to play. If it's 4v4 and it's the way that I just described, it's gonna be fucking 4v3 really fucking fast. And I mean, if you're an experienced player, you could probably take on 2 people at a time. But taking on 3 people at a time gets a little crazy. But I guess the bright side to it is it gets a little crazy for the other team as well, because if they're not well spread out and they're just trying to just run up and just swing at you and shit, like all crazy like, then I guess the big issue for you then would be trying to make sure that they're right in front of you, so that way they can hit each other, because there's friendly fire on this game like a motherfucker. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I think I got hit by my own teammate. Like, you're gonna see us hitting each other. Like, I think I just hit a teammate. You know, like I said, it's like a lot of little things on here that's just, it's fucking crazy, man. But if you take the time to learn it, it'll be like really good. And hey, I gotta give Ubisoft props, because I know people have been down on them for like the last few years, coming out with some of these games, these new IPs they've been coming out with. Like what, Watch Dogs? I can't think of the racing game. Hadn't heard much about that. Didn't get the chance to play it. But playing something like Watch Dogs, to me, Watch Dogs is a good game. But I understand the issue that everybody had with it. You know, Ubisoft hyped it up. They were like, "Oh man, it's gonna look this great even on PS3." And then it came out, and you could tell there was a huge downgrade. I don't really see that happening with this game. Like, I'm playing it, and I'm thinking about every video that they've released or trailer that they released about this game, and I don't see a downgrade. Like, I feel like with the other games, you know, with Watch Dogs and The Division, it was an obvious downgrade there. A big, huge downgrade. And right now, I'm not actually seeing that with this one. I'm just not seeing it at all with this one. But yo, check it. If you subscribe to this channel and you buy this game, hit me up. Send a friend request to D-Meat and put in there BFG for honor. That way I know what we about to get into. You know what I'm saying? And I did have one small issue with this game. It wasn't enough blood, man. Like, I guess I'm so used to God of War. I'm so used to Mortal Kombat. I want to see that goddamn blood. I want to cut a motherfucking head off, beat the shit out their ass, and it's just blood just all over me, drenched in it. Blood raining out the skies, you feel me? That's the shit I love, man. That's the only thing that's missing from this game. But as it gets closer to release, who knows? Maybe they'll update it, add like 1,000,000 more gallons of blood. I don't know. I hope so. But yo, check it out. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you comment, subscribe, and definitely hit that like button for your boy.